Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Ace of Arrows and the Breath of Life. And when I was meditating on this card, actually it was an afterthought when I was thinking about it, but it kind of aligns with everything we talked about yesterday with that Six of Vessels and reunion and going back to that thought process that you had a couple of weeks ago where, okay, I'm going to work on my asset allocation. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all these plans into place. And then all of a sudden the blasted oak came down. We talked about this yesterday, right? That, hey, I just want to get back to where I don't have all this, I'm scared of doing stuff, right? The blasted oak just fell off. You still got insecurity down here. You're still facing the guardian. But, now you've got two aces down here as well. The Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life, and the Ace of Stones, the Foundation of Life. So, here you've got the foundation, okay, which is already strong because that Ace of Stones was down there twice as well at one point. You got this great foundation going on. And now there's an opportunity, and you asked for it yesterday, underneath that full moon, that was very bright in the sky, as you were, thinking about that Six of Vessels reunion. Okay, now you've got the opportunity to breathe life into that thought process, to manifest that idea, okay, of going back to the way things were about a week, 10 days ago. All right, and when we do that, when we breathe a little bit of life back into that, and we see it come through in the thought of creation, as we're seeing right here, okay, you start to realize that the universe is listening to you. Okay, and your spirit guides, your spirit, the universe is starting to move you with purpose as you're going forward. Okay, the other thing that caught my attention on both these cards is just the arrows pointed up, just like the trees were yesterday in that Six of Vessels reunion. Okay, so you're lifting your the spirit up. You've got the smoke coming up as well. And it's just like everything's getting into the air. Your thought process has become clear, right? The universe is taking all that negativity out and away from you, okay? You're still going to have some challenges. You're still going to have some injustice. You're still going to have that fear, and that insecurity that's down there. But you have a very thoughtful, clear purpose moving forward, okay? So just be aware of the impulses that are coming through on issues of need, okay? Oh, I need to make money. Well, guess what? If you need to make money, let's say you need to make $30. You can't do it instantly, but you can do it during the week by not going to, the burger joint or the coffee house or something like that. You can put that back in your pocketbook, and then you can go ahead and pay that out on a bill or something like that that's moving forward, because that's what we were talking about, asset allocation. But I do feel that you've got a good foundation on that. All right, and now you're starting to breathe life into, wow, I got out of that. I understand where I need to go now. All right, I can just kind of take that step back and relax and breathe a little bit. All right, and understand that I don't have to get all stressed out over asset allocation, all right? I don't have to get stressed out on relationship. I don't have to get stressed out with my career, right? I don't have to get stressed out with all the thoughts going through my brain. Just relax, breathe, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and just, okay, let's just clear the air. And just, slow it down. What are my thoughts coming through? Are they positive or are they negative? Okay, they're positive. What do I need to be concerned about? Nothing. The universe has got my back. I can continue moving forward. All right? And as you do, you're going to be more relaxed. You're going to sleep better, and, people are not going to come at you with so much stuff. And there's a lot of planetary energy out there as well that is just wreaking havoc on people. Mercury starts going direct, on the 11th. We still underneath the, the full moon energy. And, coming up on the 12th is, beautiful energy of Venus and Jupiter coming together in Cancer on the 12th. And it's very good energy. So there's going to be a time as you're moving forward that you don't feel so pressured around stuff. And you just need to know that the universe has a plan. We don't know what that plan is. The universe does. But, as you're moving forward and you're clearing out those thoughts and you understand, what's going on, to the best of your ability, you start gaining that confidence. And you start saying to yourself, my asset allocation is doing pretty well. Hey, this relationship's doing pretty well. If you're single, you know what? I know that somebody's going to come toward me here. I feel confident that that's going to happen. And even in that job, I feel stable, secure, right? I got a great foundation, and I'm just going to keep plugging away, keep doing what I'm doing. All right. And the more confidence you get, your self-esteem starts rising up. All right. And you start elevating your own spirit, just like this card. You start elevating your own high, spirit to a higher self. And it's all based on the confidence to pursue your thoughts into action. And that's what this card talks about. Getting that confidence, moving forward, lifting yourself up, letting those negative thoughts go, and just focus on creating clear, positive action moving forward. So that's today's card of the day, the Ace of Arrows, the Breath of Life. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share it with others, and give me a thumbs up. And this is D for a Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Stay safe, everybody.